People of God, amen. My name is Mbwagbonana Jean Tiku. I stand here to testify to the goodness of God in my life and my family. My testimony is about this thing you see me holding. This is the sermon of Living Gospel Ministries International. This sermon has done two major things in my family. Two wives, my cousin's wife with whom we live together, and my younger brother's wife. Sometime last month, this lady with whom we live together told me that for 3 consecutive days, she has been having an affair in a dream with somebody. And it was like, each morning she wakes up, she gets very weak. I told her, I said, okay, don't bother. I want us to go to church. Inside your pillow and sleep on it. And when I asked her about 3 or 4 to 5 days, she said, no, she's not dreaming again. Then I traveled to Manfe. While traveling, I carried some sermons with me. Meanwhile, when I came back, she told me, she said, hey, Tiku, since you left, I had this same dream again. I said, well, but were you reading the verses I gave in the Bible? She said, no, that she couldn't read. When I'm there, she can read, but when I'm not there, it is very difficult for her to read. I said, okay, I'm back. We are going to fight this battle together. Then she told me the next morning, I said, hey, she made an error. I said, what? She said, that day she told me that she saw that dream again was because when she was arranging her bed, she removed this sermon and kept it somewhere else. So when she realized, hey, she brought it back and she did not dream again. And during this time, the doctors had confirmed that her baby was lying breech in her stomach. I told her it's going to be okay with you. And when I came back, I asked her, have you gone for a checkup? She said yes. I said, what did the doctor say? She said the doctor said her baby is now okay. Don't clap yet, don't clap yet, don't clap yet, please. Reserve your clap. Yesterday, I don't know what made me not to come for the service. My younger brother's wife, who is in the village in Manfe, she has been in labor for 1 week. And when I traveled to the village, I gave her this sermon again. I told her, keep it under your pillow. Never you remove it from there. So yesterday, my mommy called me because she's a nurse. She's the person who has been examining this lady. She told me that, hey, Tiku, we are in a very terrible situation. She said, that lady is getting very weak and it is her first time. And the way of the baby is so small that may result to something not less than operation. I said, mommy, it's a lie. That yesterday I was in a friend's house, we were watching football. Immediately my mother told me this news. I went to the friend's bathroom like I was going to eat myself. I removed my slippers and went down on my knees. I said, Father, don't bring disgrace to those who believe in you. And don't bring shame to those who worship you, because they know where I come from. I have told them, when I went to the village, my mother saw my life. She said, Tiku, you have changed. You are my son. I'm proud of you. So don't bring shame to them. As I prayed in the bathroom, I realized that somebody might come to disturb me. I left at my friend's bathroom and I said, hey, Tiku, why did you stay in the toilet? I said, don't bother. I have some serious problems I have to take care of. Then I went to somewhere like a bush. That yesterday, I started praying. I said, Father, today is the day that you have created, and today you say your child shall not suffer. I want people to rejoice not for my name but for your name. Then I called. I said, Mom, where is that sermon I gave her? They told me that it is under her pillow. I said, okay, they should give it to her. They give it to her. I told her, I said, Mervis, take this sermon, put it on her stomach. As she put that sermon on her stomach, people of God, I said, Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel, begin to push that child, begin to push that child, begin to push that child, begin to push that child. I could not get to measure because I know measure was in the service. I said, my father does not train me that I should come to him every day to tell him that I want to eat fish. I said, I am empowered through measure. The prophets in the Bible were referred to as the God of Elijah, the God of Abraham, the God of the God of Israel, because God had a covenant with them. Since measure prophecy alone is a child of God, a prophet of God, it means he has a covenant with God. I said, Father, let that covenant be linked to me. And immediately, people of God, I said, Father, I give this lady 1 hour for her to deliver. It was 15 minutes after that 1 hour. They did not call me. Other people called me and said, that child has delivered. I said, yes. I said, I know. Then my mother called me finally. I said, Tiku, what did you do? I said, no, Mom, I told you the power that sermon has. I believe in God. Today, she gave birth to a bouncing baby girl. I am traveling to the village and I will bring people the picture. I want to tell you people something. We are Christians, we are believers, but we don't know how to face God. When Jesus Christ was walking on the sea, Peter saw him and said, Master, if it is you, I will walk. Peter started walking, but what happened? Peter started sinking, and Jesus said, you man of little faith. Peter sank in the sea because Peter Peter did not look up to Jesus. Peter saw the waves and became afraid. Don't look at your problems. When you have a problem, ask God. Your problem is nothing. And Moses, when Moses was in the burning bush, when God revealed himself to him, Moses said, Father, how will the people know? And God asked him, what are you holding? Moses said, a club, a stick. He said, put it on the ground. It turned to a stick, and he said, hold it on its tail. It turned back to a stick, and he said, go and show the people. Today, God wants to use what you are holding. What you are holding is a sermon. It's not an ordinary paper. People of God, praise the Lord.